Doing a drain and fill on a 2003 Nissan Xterra with the 3.3 liter. It's an SE model, 4x4. Differential's never been changed. The bolt was completely rusted, seized in there. So we're using PB Blaster. Got to clean it up. 13mm square drive, and we are heating it up with a hot rod induction heater. Show you the process. If you have an old vehicle like this, you're going to want to soak it down with PB Blaster a few days before and keep spraying it down. Let it get really hot. As you can see with the shiny threads, cracked it loose. Always start with your fill plug. As you can see, this thing looks pretty wild. Differential stinks. Always start with the fill plug. Alright, we are draining 22-year-old rear differential fluid that's never been changed before. Again, here's the crusty old fill plug, and just broke the bottom loose with the hot rod. It stinks. Now let that drain and take a look at it. Now, whenever I do diff service on an older vehicle, especially one that has probably never been changed before, see that diff fluid looks terrible. I like to run some rinse in there before I fill her up. So I'm going to take some Amsoil head sitting in the garage and push them through the system real quick. Squeeze some in there. See the clean coming out with some old that's still in there. Good way to get a lot of the little extra out of there. I'll go ahead and let that drain for another 5, maybe 10 more minutes. Then plug up the bottom and fill her up. What I'm going to do is drive it for about maybe 2 oil changes, then do another drain and fill. And that is the 20-year-old fluid. Burnt, stinky. Good thing this is not milky. You can see a lot of metallic in it. We'll get a closer look in a minute. And there we go. Actually very good, considering it's 22 years old and probably never changed before, so nothing out of the ordinary. Pieces in the bottom are just rust from the outside when I dropped the bolt in there. Now I cleaned up the threads on these. I'm ordering replacements as we speak for the next diff service. So this is the drain plug. Clean that up. Hit that with a wire brush and took a pick. Got out everything in the metal. Then I'll recoat this. Put this on the threads, some Permatex thread sealant, PTFE. Alright, so we got some new sealant on the drain bolt. My helper went a little overboard, but that's alright. I believe the torque spec for the bottom is 36 foot-pounds. Top is 25, where it's 32 for the bottom. Top is 25. So I'm going to put this in and then fill her up. I believe it's 2.9 quarts for the rear. Throw 3 quarts in there. Get this in there. Alright, we got that snugged up. You'll feel it start to get tight. Alright, this is what we're running. Severe Gear AMSOIL 80W90. Putting that in the front and rear diff. Alright, 3 quarts will get you right to the top without overfilling. And that is the correct amount. I believe it's like 2.97 or something like that, but 3 is good for the rear. Go ahead, make sure you put sealant on that, on your fill plug, and tighten her back up. Work that in by hand. It'll go in nice and smooth. Then just wipe away any excess, and you're good to go. Easy job.